It's the 2023 Dishin Days Awards. Honoring excellence on Peacock's exclusive Days of Our Lives. With your hosts, Tony Moore, Michael Mattis, Araceli Aviles, and Justin Lee Hareld. It's the 2023 Dishin Days Awards live, starting now.
Well, hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2023 Dishin Days Awards.
Honoring the excellence of Peacock's exclusive Days of Our Lives.
We took a look back at all the day's happenings in 2022 to choose the best, greatest, and most shocking moments.
Yes, we've narrowed those down. Fans have voted, and here are the results.
Now, listen, as you guys know, we are doing this in lieu of the daytime Emmys because, as you know, they have been postponed due to the writer's strike. And trust me, we definitely need our writers because what we wrote for the show today is okay, but could have been better.
It's okay. It's good enough.
It's good enough. It's good enough for today. So we stand strong with the WGA in hopes that they get their proper pay. But in the meantime, we're just winging it.
Here we go.
And we're live, so
Yes.
And we're
let's see how this goes.
And you guys,
Anything can happen.
yes, you guys know how we are. Anything can happen, including technical difficulties. So we are going to kick things off with our first award presented by Mr. Justin Lee Hareld.
Yes, this first award is going to go to a new character that has taken Salem by storm. Good, bad, or just generally entertaining. They brought great presence to the screen and to the fandom. And the nominees for Best New Character are Jada Hunter, Sloan Peterson, Alex Kyriakis, Wendy Shin, T.R. Coates, and Beth Howard. And the winner for Dishin Days 2023 Best New Character is the lovely, the incomparable Elia Cantu as Jada Hunter. Big congratulations. And here to accept the award is... Hey!
Hey,
Hey, Elia, how are you?
I am doing wonderful. How are you, Justin?
I'm good. Sweating, but good.
Well, you look swifty. I love the suit.
Thank you.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much to Dishin Days. Thank you to the cast and crew, the Days family. This whole experience for me has just been so memorable and such a beautiful journey. And thank you to all of the fans who watch day after day and who have jumped over to Peacock and stayed loyal with the show. It means so much to me and to all of us. And I am so grateful that I get to bring Jada to life and share her with you all. Thank you.
Thanks so much. You're all, we talk about you all the time. We see you all the time. You're a friend to the show. You've just been a fan favorite since day one. So yeah, big congratulations, Elia.
Thank you.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
All right. Good start to the show. I'm so happy Elia won because as we know, and as you, the fans know, this was voted on by you. And of course, we have our opinions, and so it's great when we agree with the outcome, which we wholeheartedly did. So congrats to Elia. And now
Michael Mattis with the next award.
Almost introduced myself there. All right. It's always exciting when a beloved or maybe not so beloved character returns to Salem. 2022 saw many returns to Salem, and the nominees for Best Character Return are Leo Stark, Charlie Dale, Sarah Horton, Mike Horton, Stefan Demira, and Stephanie Johnson. And this year's favorite character return goes to Leo Stark, played by the incomparable Greg Rickard. And here to accept his award is Leo Stark himself, Greg Rickard.
Hi, Michael.
Hello. Congratulations, Greg.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back to Salem. We know you've been back for a while, but
yes.
Congrats.
I'm thrilled to be back. I'm thrilled to accept this award. And I want to thank you guys for the award. I want to thank the fans who voted. I want to thank Ron and Ryan and all the writers for the good fortune of bringing Leo back, and everybody at Days, the incredible cast that I get to work with. It's a dream job. I'm so happy and really honored to take this award. So thank you.
Yay, congratulations, Greg.
Thanks.
All right, another win that we agree with, or that I agree with. Araceli, what do you think?
Well, I think that Leo never just makes a return; he makes an entrance.
He makes an entrance.
He makes
a return
an entrance all the time. Yes.
Yes. And now we will go to Miss Araceli over here, who will give the award for Best Couple.
Yes. Soaps are all about two things: drama, love. Thus, it takes a special kind of love to endure the drama in Salem. The nominees for Best Couple are Allie and Chanel, Paulina and Abe, Kate and Roman, Ava and Jake, Belle and EJ, and Nancy and Clyde. And this year's winner for Best Couple goes to Paulina and Abe. And here to accept the award for the 2023 Best Couple, we have, guys, get ready. It's the one, the only Miss Jackie Harry. If we can get her on screen. Yay! Jackie, can we see you?
I don't know. Can you?
No.
What do I do?
I promise you guys she was here.
Am I supposed to hear me?
Oh, we can hear you perfectly, ma'am.
How come you can't see me?
I'm not sure. Maybe the camera.
Did I press something else?
Might have pressed the camera button.
That one?
Yeah. Did you press stop cam?
I don't know what I did.
Oh.
Am I?
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Ah, this is what happens, child, when you don't know nothing. Ah! Thank you. Thank you. This is fabulous. You know what I like about it? The name Dishin Days.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank you for Jim Reynolds and myself. I love him to death, and he's the reason I'm on there. He's wonderful to work with and sincere. And I love it. I love, the fact that I get to do drama and love. You say it's all about drama and love.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the fact that I have to, the occasion to do some drama as well as with some comedy, as well as with some love. Mm-hmm. But I love it. And I love you guys, what you're doing. Keep it up. It's fun. That's why I said, let me just accept my award.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dishin Days.
Thank you so much for joining us, Jackie. Congratulations. It's well deserved. You and James are just wonderful on screen together.
Thank you.
Yes. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you.
Yes. Guys, can you believe she's here?
Oh, wow. That was amazing. Jackie is like TV legend right there. And she's so sweet. She's such a light. Like she's just so bubbly and fun. You can tell she's really, really enjoying herself. So congrats to Jackie.
Congrats to Jackie. So well deserved. And now here's Michael Mattis with the next award.
Yes. So throughout this little show of ours, we will be giving out our individual awards based on our individual segments that we do every week on the show. And mine is this year's Kodak Moment of the Year. Now, 2022 was full of Kodak moments, but nothing is more exciting than when a legendary character returns to the show, and even more so when that character is played by the original actor that created said character. This was especially true when longtime fan favorite Peter Reckell appeared as Bo Brady, although still dead at the time, to Ben and Sierra in the hospital after he had saved baby Bo from demonic possession. You only get this on Days, folks. The appearance was a surprise to fans as the show managed to keep this under wraps until the week before. I know I myself said, oh shit, when I saw the promo that said like, Bo is back. Definitely a highlight of the year. And not only was this moment a gift to viewers, but made for a very poignant, emotional, and memorable conclusion to one of last year's most talked about storylines. So without further ado, here to accept the Kodak Moment Award is Victoria Konefal, Rob Wilson, and Peter Reckel. Peter Reckel is on our show. How about that? Hey guys, congratulations.
Hi, thank you.
Peter, how do you feel?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Dishin Days, for having this award and giving the audience a voice, because that's what it's all about. And the fans of Days of Our Lives have always been so passionate. And so thank you for giving them a voice, and thank you to the fans for getting out there and voting. And good to see you guys.
Hi.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you.
Oh, and Victoria and Rob are on here. Yeah, kind of a reunion of sorts. Yeah.
Yeah, big family reunion.
We made it. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's an honor. What can I say? Thank you guys.
Yeah, I mean, the fans have always been supportive, and I think, you know, the Kodak Moment, we owe it to Peter. It wouldn't have been as iconic if you hadn't come and graced our screens with your presence. So thank you, Peter.
Yeah, it was a very warm welcome back with not only the studio and everybody there, and maybe the fans don't know this, but when I came in to do my part, these two had already done theirs with somebody playing my role, and the producers and I were able to work it out that I came in and did it with a stand-in, and we actually didn't meet till several months later. And
but
hopefully,
you're
like standing behind like a heavenly light, and we were just playing to somebody different.
It was a giant fog. We couldn't see anybody. Yeah, it was fun.
But hopefully we'll get to work in person at some time.
Yes.
Yeah, never know. In the world of Days,
you never know.
Well, congratulations to the three of you, and thank you so much for coming on and accepting this award. And here's to many more Kodak moments in the future.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right. All right.
Oh my God, Peter Reckel.
Full disclosure: when Tony told us, he's like, Peter Reckel's coming on to accept your Kodak Moment Award, I was like, oh, okay, that's not nerve-wracking at all.
Yeah, well, because we've had Victoria on all the time, and we see Victoria socially sometimes,
which we always appreciate. We're not, not to take that for granted or anything.
Absolutely, and we see Rob has been on the show. We've interviewed.
Rob's been a friend. Rob and Victoria have both been friends of ours for a long time, so we appreciate them coming on. And now I will give it over to Justin Lee Hareld for the next award.
Yes, this next award is an award where we say goodbye to someone who left Salem, unfortunately, in 2022, whether they were presumed dead, or they got hauled off to Statesville, or they just rode off into the sunset. They definitely left Salem with a bang. So the nominees for this year's Best Character Exit are Lonnie Price, Ava Vitale, Abigail DeMira, Ben, Sierra, and Baby Bo, Jake DeMira, and Jan Spears. And the winner for the 2023 Dishin Days Award Best Character Exit is, drumroll, it is Victoria Konefal and Rob Wilson, Sierra, and Ben. Big congrats, big shocker there. Of course, no one thought they would win, of course. But here to accept the award is Rob Scott Wilson and Victoria Konefal. Hello,
and we back.
Hi, Justin. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, the show has been a huge part of my life for like 5 years. So leaving was definitely different. It wasn't the easiest. And the fact that the fans voted our exit as their favorite tickles my heart, like really. And you guys have been so supportive from the second I got on the show, and I had big shoes to fill. So thank you.
Yeah, I can't say enough. The fans they've been supportive the whole way through, but at the end it was a little nerve-wracking, but we tried our best to give them that happy ending and sail off into the sunset. And
shout out to Ron for not like killing us.
Right. Yeah, thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ron.
Shout out, Ron.
where you guys definitely have a huge fan base. So yeah, no big surprise there. Rob, of course, we see you still in the show as Alex, who we're loving, and Victoria, fingers crossed, we see you in the near future. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. You never know. Yeah. But thank you both.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Congrats again. Yes, big congrats to Victoria and Rob for 2 awards. A big shock there, Tony, right?
Not surprising at all. I mean, listen, the Sin fans were like in it. Like these awards were like so close that like it came down to literally like a few votes here and there. So like thanks for the fans for showing up. I am over here like sweating bullets. If y'all could see what is happening behind here, I am over here like.
If you guys don't know, Tony is playing Mr. Engineer, so he is orchestrating all the talent in
like
the changes.
In between stuff, I'm like taking a sip of wine, and then going back to like it's like a crazy person over here.
This is our show.
Welcome to our fun, wacky, crazy, fun show. But at least I look cute.
Yes. Okay, if you say so yourself.
Michael Mattis's face says otherwise.
And next up, we have, of course, Mr. Tony Moore.
Why, hello, everyone. Long time no see. Now, as you all know, during our show, I give the official 3 Snaps Award. But during our Dishin Days Awards, I give the Snaps for Life. And this year, our Snaps for Life goes to someone that we lost last year in the Days family. Mr. John Anderson, who played Victor Kiriakis for over 35 years, has been a fixture on our show. If you guys were here during the earlier days, we were always laughing and cracking up at his one-liners, his wit, his sense of humor, his commanding presence, and always trying to figure out who will be running Titan that week. And even though we lost him, he's never forgotten. So this year, it is my honor and pleasure to give the Snaps for Life Award to Mr. John Aniston. There you go. Thank you, John, for all that you have done and contributed to Days, and you will thoroughly be missed. As I am looking down to see who's the next person I'm supposed to bring in, which is Araceli. Hi, Araceli.
Hi, Tony. Yeah, I mean, it was just. I mean, we got the news. We actually got the news early when John passed, and it was shocking to us. It was kind of a gut pull that we didn't expect. And you know, we've been talking on the show endlessly about how we have no idea how, you know, it could possibly go on. Obviously, soaps go on when we lose a member of the family, but you know, it's still, the dynamic is just never quite the same.
It's not, but the legacy lives on. I mean, look at Joe Mascalo, who plays Stefano. He is forever a part of the show, and I think it's going to be the same with John Aniston as Victor Kiriakis. He is always going to be a forever presence on the show, and you know, who's now going to open the door and announce the next whore that's coming into the Kiriakis mansion?
I somehow can't see Maggie doing that. Yeah.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to, of course, introduce Araceli for our next award.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Tony. Victor Kiriakis certainly could have been a contender for our next award, the way he delivered a line. Continuing with our individual awards, it is my honor to introduce this year's most giftable character. There are some moments which require no words, some moments which are just so shocking, so over the top, that they need to be expressed through physicality. Give it a little more oomph. And this year, Days of Our Lives had one character who was all that, sometimes in a church hat. As you can see, there is just no end to the fabulousness that is Mr. Leo Stark, played by the one and only Greg Rickart. Mr. Rickart, come on down and accept your award. Another award.
This is probably my favorite one, most giftable. Thank you again. This is such a fun honor. I tell you, and it's also a group effort, right? It's all on the page, and when I get my scripts, I am so I laugh out loud the first time I read them, and I'm just really grateful for all the fun stuff I get to say and do. And then also, I want to give a big shout out to our fantastic wardrobe department and Richard, who, they say the clothes make the man, and I put on those suits or those insane outfits, and I really begin to feel like Leo. So Richard gets a lot of credit for that in wardrobe. And thank you guys again. This is truly like just such a fun and delicious honor, and I am really proud to have it. So thank you.
Thank you so much for keeping us laughing, and just literally I have to make sure not to fall off my chair sometimes.
I love hearing that. Thanks. There's good stuff coming up. So
yay! Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, he's just like I can't say enough good things about him and the way he portrays Leo. It's just sometimes I have to just pause the show because I can't stop laughing.
No better person. I think Leo is definitely a character that we often come back and laugh with and laugh at sometimes. So yeah, big congrats to Greg. He does an amazing job as Leo.
And next up we have Justin Hareld.
Yes, this next award is my award. It is the Oh What a Day award. This is an award where I pick a date and an individual that I feel did some really, really significant work in 2022. Whether they are igniting an umbrella storyline or they are giving us much needed discourse and controversy for the greater good. But this year's Oh What a Day award recipient goes to the talented, the incomparable, the multi-hyphenate Mr. Kevin Spiritus, who plays Dr. Craig Wesley. And specifically for this storyline, that Craig Comes Out storyline, which actually began January 27th of 2022, when Craig came out, or began the coming out process by coming out to Chloe first, played by Nadia Bjorlin. But yeah, when I thought about this year and everything that happened, this was the perfect person to honor and storyline to honor. It gave us so much to talk about. There was so much discourse about it. Again, a little bit of controversy, but nothing that the day's writers and we couldn't weather. But yeah, throughout it all, Kevin Spiritus did an amazing job, as well as Greg Ricard and Nadia, who are also part of, and a big shout out to Patricia Darbo, who was also heavily featured in that storyline. But yes, big congrats to Kevin Spiritus. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us today. He's feeling under the weather, but we accept this in his honor, and hopefully we'll get to talk to him and hopefully see him soon on screen. So big congrats, Kevin.
Yay! Congrats, Kevin. It was so great having him and Patricia back on screen, because they were pretty, during their heyday back in the 90s, they were pretty iconic, and it was great that they were brought in for such a groundbreaking storyline of a man of a certain age coming out of the closet and dealing with it, and it was just very enjoyable. It was a very, very enjoyable. They brought them back, not for naught.
Yeah, they were definitely a fan favorite couple back then. We're always interested in seeing them come back, and they actually gave them a reason to come back in a storyline
and good stuff. Yeah,
them coming back. Yeah. So big congrats.
And Kevin got nominated for a Daytime Emmy, so whenever those happen,
yeah,
we'll pull for Kevin.
Good work gets rewarded. Yeah. So next up, we have Mr. Michael Mattis with the next award.
Yes. Well, as the phrase says, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, even if it's the spirit of your dead son. This year's nominees for Best Duo were a mixture of both friends and foes. The nominees for Best Duo are Devil Alley and Evan, Gwen and Leo, Devil Alley and Zombie Charlie, Nancy and Bonnie, Kristen and Lee, and Ava and Charlie. And the 2023 Dishin Days Best Duo is a duo that has been duoing on Daytime since 2006, almost at 2006, Gwen and Leo, played by Greg Ricard and Emily O'Brien. And here to accept their award, once again, Greg Ricard, and here's Emily O'Brien. They were once married, and now they're GBIF and BFF. So yeah.
Okay, I lied. This is my favorite award because I get to share it with this one.
Yay! Look at you. I got to watch you accept the last award, which was really nice.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Well, go ahead. Why don't you take it away then?
I mean, who else would I rather be in a duo with? I don't think anybody. I feel so lucky to have experienced being a duo with you on Y&R all those years ago, and now revisiting this in a completely different way. I just feel like it's so kind of, I don't know, our chemistry is really just natural and innate. Like I was thinking the other day about how we inject so many of our own things, so much of our own humor into our scenes.
Yeah.
And there was one scene where it was twisting your nipples or something.
Yeah.
Like I just think, like, who else can you be so completely
to have that kind of comfort with somebody where she's like, I had this idea where I was going to twist your nipples, and I'm like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, he's like, do you really even have to ask me at this point? Like the camaraderie that we have is just so pure. So it feels really natural. I feel honored to have this gift and share it with you.
Thank you. I echo all of that. And again, huge thanks to all of the fans who voted, and really big thanks again to the writers for knowing that there was a past between Emily and myself, and tapping into that. So yeah, it's such a gift to get this glorious second act with you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations, you guys. We as fans have definitely enjoyed the shenanigans of Gwen and Leo, and definitely look forward to more. So
there's plenty more coming up.
I bet. Thank you guys both. We appreciate
Thank you, Michael.
Of course.
Thank you. Bye.
A classic, not a classic, an interesting soap duo with a rich history.
Well,
and from the other shows, and it has been great that Days bringing on Greg. They've managed to tap into his Y&R past when they brought Judith Chapman on, which was great with his mother Diana, and then Emily coming on as Gwen. It's been great and enjoyable.
Yeah, and you know what I think makes it a great duo is that this person is your ride or die, and I feel like that just permeates through the screen. That for both Gwen and Leo and Emily and Greg, it's like, this is my ride or die person. This is the person that, as they said, kind of reads my mind. You don't even need to ask what I'm thinking anymore. Like, that's how deep it goes. And I love that dynamic between them.
Yeah, it's great. Definitely looking forward to more from those two. So can only imagine what they're cooking up. It's going to be shocking, probably. And which leads me, or Araceli rather, to our next award.
Yeah. So it takes a lot to shock soap fans. Kidnappings, baby switches, demonic possessions. We've seen it all. And yet 2022 was still a year of firsts for Days, and maybe for all of daytime. The nominees for this year's most shocking moment are: Craig comes out and leaves Nancy for Leo, their double wedding disaster, Abigail's murder, Chanel, Ali, and Alex's threesome, Ava kills Susan, and the wedding reception from hell. And we do mean that quite literally. And this year's winner for most shocking moment goes to the threesome. And yes, this was a daytime first. And here to accept the award, once again, let's welcome Mr. Robert Scott Wilson and Miss Raven Bowens. Hey. Hi, you guys.
And we're back. Thank you, guys.
Hi, thank you so much. We talked ad nauseum about this leading up to it, and recapping this. We had I think we had Raven on the show to recap it. Am I right? Who did we have?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. It was a while back, but we did a couple of yeah, we talked a lot about this moment on the show. But as a first, how do you guys feel about this? Like, this wasn't just a shocking moment. It was a first in daytime.
Yeah, it was definitely probably some of the hardest material I've encountered at Days. It was a tough day, but yeah, I think it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. It was I thought it was very tastefully done.
It was. They really took care of it, and they met with us and they talked to us about it, and they just put a lot of time and care into it. They had a like an intimacy coordinator. That was the first time. We've done quite a few love scenes in daytime over the years, and we've never had that. So it was nice. They really handled it with care, and I think it came out very nice. So yeah, interesting though.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But I think like what you said about still being able to shock people on soaps, that is the part that I get a kick out of. Like that I got to be a part of something that has never happened before. And then I'm also getting a kick out of getting an award for it. Thank you.
Same. Same. I agree. Never would I think I'd get an award for this, but this is great.
There is a first for everything.
There we go.
Thank you so much for coming on, guys. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing more of you in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, did anyone doubt that was going to be the most shocking moment?
No, but if you recall the week of our recap, that was not the most controversial topic. Pretty much. Okay, so the week of the threesome, all four of us were pretty much in agreement that, oh yeah, it was really tasteful and blah, blah, blah. And then we started talking about Alex and Chad and the phone. Yes. And that was what caused the blow up. So it's just interesting that the most shocking moment that week and what won them was not the most controversial for us to talk about. But and maybe next year, most shocking moment will be best threesome. You never know. now that the banding's been ripped off.
Special shout out to Lindsay Arnold as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Lindsay. Yeah. She was part of that too. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, you can't be a threesome with just two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. But
I need that embroidered on a pillow, Tony. with some calligraphy. Do a threesome with just two.
Interesting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our final award, and it is one that we have started called the We See You Award. And this is to recognize those people who may seem like they go unseen, but we see you.
Yes, this person has been a part of the Days world for many, many a years. She's been a viewer of our show. She actually introduced herself to us at Day of Days quite a few years ago, and has been instrumental in the post-production, aka editing process of episodes of not only Days and the promos for Days, but also Beyond Salem, chapters 1 and 2.
Yes, and this person has elevated the quality of the promos so much that at one point, one of them made me cry for a whole weekend.
Yes, this person has also revitalized a lot of the social media, specifically the YouTube videos that we're always bringing to you, especially in my segment, News and Gossip. It's a great way for the actors to connect with the fans and you to get some behind the scenes information.
And this year's We See You Award, we are very happy to give it to the one, the only, the super talented, literally one woman band.
Yes.
Miss Jill Underhill.
Yay!
Guys, you guys are so sweet.
Jill.
You're so sweet, Araceli. What was the promo that made you cry? I need to know this.
So the promo that made me cry was the one where Bo came back to the Mothership show. It was Ghost Bo that week when Sierra called for him and she and Ben saw him. The Bo is back promo, and we talked about it. It's on the record. It was live when we saw it. I cried again when we played it at the end of our show, and I was like, I don't understand why I'm doing this. It's just so beautifully done. I was like, my father's not dead. He's in the next room. And so I don't know why.
My goal is to rip your heart out or make you laugh or cry or make you shocked or whatever.
The promo The promo I remember most and that hit me the most was there was a promo where Eve, played by Cassie DePaiva, saw Ben for the first time.
Wasn't that was very simple, but yet it really.
But so like it's simple, but it hits.
Simple, but about a mother's loss. So the relatability I think really rips your heart out.
Well, speaking of loss, the promo that got me was Abigail.
Yes.
That, I mean, just how it was intertwined, and seeing, the heartbreak of Chad and Jennifer and Jack, and then Abigail lying in bed. It was like it literally went off, and I was like, I know they're not about to kill Abigail. But
I don't have any control over it.
no, you don't. But
contrary to Twitter belief, you have no
there's
control
none,
over the
no.
content. Yeah.
No.
But Jill, you have literally just elevated so many things with the show, and without what you do, people wouldn't be excited, worried, crying, or anything about what's going to happen next up. I mean, we literally show the promos every week, and even we sit here and we're always like, so
No,
we have so many emotions.
I always watch them, but I watch them on the Fridays,
Yeah.
and then I'll text the group chat if it's good. I'm like,
You
ooh.
used to get them on Wednesday, I remember, because you
Yes,
used to get them on Wednesday. You couldn't help yourself when we were on NBC.
I couldn't. The rest of them could. I couldn't.
Yes.
I was like, I'm watching this right now. I'm gonna see what happens. Because I'm a glutton for that stuff. But yeah,
It's
and
nice to
you're like was mentioned, what you're doing for social media now, which I don't think the other soaps are doing it quite as much as Days is. Days has really leaned in, in the past year, even maybe a little bit before the move to Peacock. I think started putting more social media out and really using that medium. And you've been the one woman show. So
well, we really hats off to such a wonderful cooperative cast. Because I've worked on many different shows over the years, and you have very cooperative casts, and you have some that aren't so cooperative. And we have a wonderful cast who's very supportive. If time allows, is up for anything we can throw their way. So couldn't happen without their support.
That's awesome. And the fans definitely appreciate it, especially the videos that are just, even if it's a little behind the scenes, or when the actors are sitting down giving their perspective on the characters, like it all aids and helps.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about that is getting to see them how they really are. And I think that's one of the biggest, the most intriguing parts of that. For example, we did Deidre, Mary Beth, and Lauren drinking, and it's fun to do that. And that was that's them. There's no script. They didn't know what they knew, that they were going to play this game, but they didn't know anything else other than that. There wasn't a lot of editing to it. This is how they are, and you really get to see a nice peek at the real people for a change.
Well, Jill, thank you so much for all that you do. And we want to let you know and remind you that if you ever feel unseen, we see you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dishin Days, and thanks to the fans. Keep watching.
Oh, trust me, we will, because what else are we going to talk about every Sunday at 3 p.m.?
And you all look so dapper. So
thank you. Thanks, Jill. All right. Thank you so much, Jill.
Thanks, Jill.
Bye.
Oh, she's
great. I love her.
She's so sweet. I mean, really a very hardworking woman. When we were at Day of Days, I mean, she was getting things out on social media, and making sure that pictures were out and things were being seen for those who couldn't be there. So literally a one woman band. So congratulations to Jill Underhill. We see you.
Yes.
We do.
And with that, we did it, y'all! Yay!
Like some miracle.
We did it.
It was better than rehearsal. That was so much better than rehearsal.
It was. We want to send a big congratulations to all of our winners in our 2023 Dishin Days Awards. And we want to thank each and every one of you for voting and also supporting. We did it, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the 2023 Dishin Days Awards. We'll see you Sunday, where we serve up a full dish of this week's episodes of Peacock's exclusive #1 award-winning hit soap opera, Days of Our Lives. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you so much. Cheers.